Alright guys, welcome back. In the last video on the Raptor, we put the cylinder on, we put the piston in, and I said we were going to work on the timing chain and the stator, and that's what we got today. We got us a few parts in, and today we are going to see if we can install the stator case with the stator. And like I said, we've already got the new timing chain installed. It's up here. While all that's going on, we're going to try to clean up these plastics. I've seen a few videos, people talking about the aircraft paint stripper and how that works on removing this paint. So I've got the plastics sitting here, and we're going to try to spray it with the aircraft cleaner, or the paint stripper, sorry. And we're going to try to pressure wash this stuff off to see if we can clean them up. I am going to paint them black again. Plastics are in really bad shape, so they definitely need to be painted again. I'll probably paint them with a satin black and then spray clear over that, because I plan on making everything else gloss on the Raptor. So the A-arms, the bumpers, the grab bar, we'll make all gloss black, so it should stand out a little bit with the satin. So that's where we are, guys. Here's the aircraft paint stripper. This is what they say to use for removing the paint off of the plastic. So we're going to give it a shot and see what happens. So I'm going to go ahead and go spray this stuff, and we'll let it sit. It's a little windy today, so I got to try not to spray the cars and anything else I don't want to strip paint off of. So let me get that done, and then we'll get back with you. Put a big heavy coat on for this first one, because like I said, there's a lot of paint on these things, and I don't know if a heavy coat's better than a light coat. Doesn't really say. We're just going to coat it up real good, and then we're going to let it sit in the sun for a while and see if the sun can't give us a little help getting this stuff off of here. So this, like I said, it's a little cooler today and windy, but we should be okay. Yeah, I can see it's already bubbling up. So yeah, hopefully this stuff will work good. Actually find out what color these things are supposed to be. I think this one's pink, but we'll find out in a minute. This one looks to be blue. This stuff seems to work pretty good. I've got the pressure washer set up, so once I feel like this stuff is set off long enough, we'll pressure wash it off. And yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully this stuff works. Alright, well, I'm going to finish up. Alright guys, so when you're putting the new gasket on, make sure your surfaces are all clean. I've already cleaned them, sprayed them down with brake cleaner, made sure that they're all clean. There's still something right there. Let me get that out of there. Old gasket maker. Make sure you get your O-rings on your oil pickup chambers. I've got that one. It's on the case right here. When you do, I like to put a little bit in here to help seal this when you put it in there so it doesn't leak. Sorry about the light, guys. It's really sunny out today, and I didn't want to do this in the garage, so I pushed the thing out here. And you don't need a lot of gasket maker because it's just going to squeeze out and get inside. And that's never good. Now I'm just putting gasket maker on the right here on the wires. Make sure I get it up in all the little cracks and stuff. And then put a small bead around the case. Alright, so we got everything sealed up, got the new gasket on, starter gears in. I want to check your one-way gear to make sure it's turning that way, but not that way. When you go to put your case cover on, your stator is probably going to pull you a little bit. It just sucked it on right there. Gotta make sure everything lines up. Alright, so just tap it on. I'm going to try to close the gap evenly. There it goes. And check everything. Make sure it still spins. Make sure we're still clear. And start putting the bolts back in it. It's not real hard. Just take your time. Be gentle with it because it is cast, I think, aluminum, and it will break pretty easy. The bolts go basically where they go. You know, long bolts are going to go where it's a little thicker. The smaller bolts are going to go where it's smaller. It's this part right here is not too difficult. If it's too long, just take it out and put it in the next hole. Just take your time with it, guys. Put the bracket on. See, that one's too long, so we'll go with the short one. That looks better. It would be good to mark where they go when you take them out. I didn't have that opportunity because the case was missing on this thing and I had to order it. I got it off of eBay. It was used cover, and then I had to order the bolts separate because there were no bolts. cover's installed. And everything is torqued. Again, sorry for the light, guys. The sun is bright today. Not complaining. It feels good. Everything's tight. So next, I think we'll be working on getting the head, and the plastics are coming along pretty good. I'm going to hit them one more time with the paint stripper and the pressure washer, and then the rest of it I'll have to sand off. And like I said, I'm not real concerned because I'm going to be painting them anyway. Just want to get the stickers off and knock off all the high spots. But yeah, that paint stripper works pretty good. I would definitely recommend it if you want to remove paint from any of your plastics. I know if you took more time, it would probably work better. But like I said, I'm just going to paint them anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me how it looks.